as the clock winds down. If it takes a lifetime, if it takes forever, we're gonna win. We're gonna win. Whatever it takes.
Fred's Pro Football Picks.
Running down the sideline toward the goal line.
Fred's Pro Football Picks. We don't have a chance to execute the play. I haven't seen this invoked by the quarterback in a long time.
Pro Football Picks. Fred, throw the ball.
Hut 95! Hey!
I caught it.
Whoa! Oh!
Oh my God.
I almost fumbled it. Wow! I almost fumbled the ball on.
Oh my God! I almost killed
I almost fumbled the ball on the Super Bowl. You
Oh my
believe
God.
that?
Yeah, no, that's not good.
And guess what, Miranda? It's Super Bowl 53, everybody.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl 53. Isn't that amazing? It's like,
Insane.
you know, I got to explain to you right now
Yeah.
that this is where Brady all started, playing the Rams in the Super Bowl.
Wow, really?
About 10 years ago, yes.
Wow.
And how he got to the Super Bowl, we're going to show you a flick. Mel Lewis actually, well, Brady wasn't the starter with
Yeah.
New England when they first started. Bledsoe came in, I think it was the second year, and the second game of the year, Bledsoe was running down the sidelines
Right
like the
down
song,
side,
like
yeah.
my song, and Mel Lewis actually hit him so hard, knocked him out.
Wow.
So they had no other thing but to bring in whoever, the superstar of our generation as a quarterback, Tom Brady. And that's how. And now, who are they playing in the Super Bowl?
The Rams.
The Rams.
Wow.
Is that something? So that's a
Comes
story
around.
that what?
It comes around.
Right. A lot of these, football shows and sports shows, they won't talk about that, but that's actually how Brady started by a chance. Like, he was a second. He wasn't even a first string quarterback, and now he's the best quarterback in history.
Wow.
Could be. Well, he's definitely going in the Hall of Fame, and he's definitely he could be one of the best in history. But it's ironic he played a quarterback last week, Mahomes, who now is going to be
He's good.
He's going to be as good as Brady or even better.
Yeah.
Because he throws sidearm and anyway that was it. But
It's a little background.
Kansas City last week, we weren't here for the last show because we things that went on. But Kansas City played New England. In this first half, New England beat them like they were winning 14-0. But the second half, Mahomes came back and scored 31 points.
Wow.
On New England. So that's how, and anyway, New England ended up winning the game, but they should, these two games that the Rams could have been out, and New England could have been out last week, because what happened was, because the guy went off sides on the line, and the fumble, that would have been the end of the game. Kansas City would have won. Instead, because of that, they ended up, New England ended up tying, when it went in overtime, New England ended up winning the game.
Yeah.
But the game would have been over before overtime. So they lucked out, and the Rams lucked out. The biggest, worst call in history. And we're going to show that right now. We're going to show this on Fred's Pro Football Picks, that play With is it the play? No, the Mel Lewis play. Yeah, we don't have that play. But let's show the Mel Lewis when he hit Drew Bledsoe. When he hit Drew Bledsoe on the sideline. Let's watch that. And
Playing against the other guys.
This is it. This is
the
how
fellas
Brady
who work in the NFL are the best. And
started his
nice to have them.
superstar career.
Third down and 10 now. Big play for the Patriots. Bledsoe. Gonna run it. Needs 10 yards.
There it is. Wow. Now watch. Leave it on for a couple of. Watch Brady. I mean,
looks like they're going to rule that a fumble.
Bledsoe is on his. Bledsoe is on the sidelines. He can't even get up.
The first down to the Patriots.
So now they're thinking of
Sean Ellis, 92,
our season's over because he's
carrying his 294
They had a lot of hopes for this guy.
right into the path of Bledsoe. And Drew
Bledsoe was going to be their superstar quarterback.
Little did they know, but didn't go out of bounds.
Ended up being a.
Let's watch and listen to this at regular speed.
Yeah, look, watch, one more time. Let's watch this and then we'll. Look at that. Look at that hit. Wow. All right, Brian. Yeah, that was it, man. That was the hit. So that was the hit. That's what I was talking about. That hit, because of that hit, that made Brady come in and for the rest of the year, he bring them to the Super Bowl. And guess who we played in the Super Bowl?
The Rams?
The Rams.
No
So
way.
that's when I said they went full circle.
Yeah, they did.
That's it. And you know what's funny? I was at some place and this guy was talking. He says, you know, if it wasn't for Mel Lewis hitting Drew Bledsoe, Brady might not have been where he is now.
That's Mo Lewis.
Mel Lewis,
Mo,
right?
Mo.
Mo Lewis.
Short
I'm
for
sorry,
Morris Lewis.
And he played for the Jets, right, Brian? Let's hear it for Brian LaPayower, great director at CTV.
So was this
He did a great job this year. I want to thank him so much because without him,
10 or 20 years ago, or how?
This was about when this game was in 91. No.
2001.
2001, right? 2002. So that's
so 17 years ago.
The hit was 2001.
How many?
17.
17 years ago, Brady played this team in the Super Bowl and won the Super Bowl, and that was the start of his career.
Wow.
His superstar career, yeah.
Awesome.
Isn't that something? And now they played him again, so that's. But yeah, and that goes out to this Super Bowl goes out to C Advisors, Diddly D Bagel and Deli, High Tobacco, and Oriental Plaza. And we want to thank them for sponsoring our show. I want to thank everybody that watches our show, and then over the years or whatever. You know, I just want to thank everybody. You know, we watch the game. We play the game on. This is one show that we actually play the game on Sunday. We play at Miller Field with all the, the Tyson kids and the people around New York and all over Staten Island. They come to play football, and we're going to have a Super Bowl game this Sunday.
Oh, nice.
You know, hopefully it's going to be a little bit warmer than it's been.
It's too cold.
The cold freeze before the Super Bowl. But anyway, So, and we're gonna. We got Blooper's gonna come in. He's been helping out on the show all year, and he's been a great.
I was so confused for a second.
Sidekick. He's coming in a minute. But anyway, so this is it.
In Chicago, it's minus 55
This is it,
degrees.
everybody.
Did you know that?
What's
Chicago, it's minus 55 degrees.
But this game, Super Bowl 53 is, guess where it's played?
Where?
In Atlanta.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Atlanta, you knew it, yeah, right? Atlanta.
I'm like, where?
So it should be a hopping town, Atlanta.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad over there.
My uncle is from Atlanta. I wonder if he's going to the game. I don't think.
Oh, really?
I guess, listen, the Super Bowl, I don't know what the price. What are the prices for the Super Bowl, Brian?
It's really expensive.
Thousands?
Yeah.
Like, what's the lowest price for a ticket?
Probably like $1,000.
How much?
About 2,000.
Yeah, it's probably like
2,000.
1,000 or two at least. That's the cheapest.
Yeah.
For nosebleed seats, it's like 2,000.
And that's what I was talking about. The play last week with the Rams. Do you know they were actually going to play that game over? New Orleans would have won that game. The guy the ball wasn't even 10 feet from him. And the guy, once you hit a guy when he's got a receiver, if you hit him while the ball's up in the air, it's automatically a foul.
Yeah.
automatic. Not only did he foul him that way, but he went helmet to helmet. So it was two major calls that were unbelievable. It was like you had to be like blind to see it.
Yeah.
But yet, you know what it is? I think either the ref had a big bet on the game, or he was watching the ball and he wasn't watching the actual people catch. You know what I'm saying? He was watching the ball coming.
Who were they playing again? Rams?
They were playing New Orleans. Rams were playing New Orleans. New Orleans had them beat. They had them beat. They were going in. They would have went for that touchdown.
Yeah.
There's no way that the Rams could have came back on. No way, unless he, an onside kick or whatever. But
It was fate
would've-
for them to play again.
yeah, but isn't it
fate.
amazing? I mean, the Rams got in because of that, and New England got in because the guy was just like a half an inch over the line, and that's a game of inches, right? I mean, it's amazing how
It really is.
pro football. There's so many times where in a big game like that, there's a magnifying call that either is wrong or something, and there's nothing you can do about it, But you can do what they should have did is that in a big game like that, they should go to the incident. They should go to the two people up in the booth, and they should decide if he fouled them or not, and then you know. But for some reason, well, I think this year the NFL's got to do that. They gotta make a ruling on that.
Are you happy with the choice? Like, with them?
Well, listen, this is what it is. I mean, the Rams played great all year.
Yeah, they did.
They did deserve to get to where they are.
Yeah.
It's just that New Orleans played a tremendous game against them at home. It just didn't work out. Listen, that's what I'm saying. It's a game of inches.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, so enough of that. So anyway, we got a couple of callers that are going to call in, some of our guests that have been watching us all year. And
Do you have Super Bowl plans?
no, I don't, Miranda, not yet. I mean, I like to watch, sometimes I like to watch the Super Bowl with maybe a couple of people, because when you're watching the Super Bowl, it's so intense.
Fred, we got a special phone call.
And if you're rooting for another team yes, caller.
Yeah, Freddie.
Oh, it's...
Hey.
Oh, oh, it's Mr. Negative.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Miranda's been waiting for your call, Mr. Negative.
What do you got to say today?
Are you crazy?
Oh, we got Bloop.
You went out in this weather?
Bloop, you coming in? We got Bloop coming in. He's,
I thought he'd be frozen by
Come on,
now. You
sit
see this
down,
weather?
He ain't frozen.
He's basically frozen.
He's not
alive.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
I
There's
feel
Bloop.
like Frosty the Snowman.
What's that?
I feel like Frosty the Snowman. What's going on? I see penguins.
Yeah, but
I'm
Mr.
too cold.
Negative, what are you doing? I mean, what's going on? I mean, are we in an ice age? What is it?
If it gets any colder, I need an igloo.
Yeah, right?
They say global warming. What global warming? I'll beat them over the head with an igloo, you people, with this warming. I need warm.
Hey, Mr. Negative, not for nothing, but you...
Global freezing.
Mr. Negative, not for nothing, but you picked the Rams last week.
Yeah, well, if you live in New England, you pick the Patriots. Everybody else is going with the Rams.
Well,
I need a Ram to chisel this cold away.
but do you know you picked the right team?
Well, first team at how long? All the others lost.
Oh,
So
and
I
this
had
is-
to come up one day.
Yeah, this was the play they showed here. This is the play where the guy got hit. You
I'm
can't-
sick and tired of being sick and tired and losing.
Yeah.
too.
Well, you would have been really. Oh, and I heard. I'm not sure. Look, did you hear this? That they paid everybody their money back that had a bet on the Rams.
This
No,
diet, I
on New
can't take
Orleans.
no more
I heard
either.
of it.
I heard FanDuel was FanDuel and Vegas was paying back.
I'm on a lettuce and tomato diet.
What happened? But I don't understand, Mr. Negative. So now we got the Rams, your team that you picked last week, and New England.
Yeah, but I need a hamburger. I'm weak.
You
I
weak or
need
you
fries.
weak?
I need hot dogs. I'm
Go
going
get one.
crazy on this diet.
Go get it.
You're on a.
I'm gonna go hamburger crazy. I'm an eating machine, and I'm hungry.
Yeah, well, for the Super Bowl, what are you going to eat for the Super Bowl, Mr. Negative?
None of that carrot juice. I'm biting into meat.
Good. Chicken wings.
Chicken
Wings,
wings.
hamburgers, everything. I'm gonna out eat steaky. I'm gonna out eat everyone.
You're going to have chicken. Oh, Mr. Negative, we got
I
to.
went on that juice diet. I'm going nuts.
And Mr. Negative, we got more Fred's Pro Football Pick shirts for you.
Great, I'll eat them. I'll eat that football in your hand, too. I'm hungry.
Yeah. Do you want to? We're going to give you a Fred's Pro Football Pick shirt. Miranda's got it up here.
All right, great.
You know?
Just don't give me one with Pelosi's face on it. And I'm scared of Halloween at a Halloween.
Listen. We got a. So I know what you are. You're a Trump. We got the Trump pick up, Brian.
She looks like what Pelosi looks like.
There he is. President Trump, thank you.
Yeah, man, I have a shirt of him. Don't give me Pelosi. You gotta put a bag over her head. I gotta wear X-ray glasses to look at it, because it'll nullify me.
Yeah. Well, listen. Should I come... Miranda, should you come over this way or that way? I think this way more, right? Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
You can come over this way.
It's too cold.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway.
I'm ice fishing.
All right, so
here.
Mr. Negative, before we leave you, who do you like in the Super Bowl? Everybody wants your picks now. You're hot. Don't get negative on us now.
All right. Let me warm my toes in a bucket of hot water first. Wait, let me get the pick. Let me see.
Mr. Negative wants a pour his feet in hot water.
I got hot water bottles
But this is
my body. I feel like Frankenstein. Let me see.
Mr. Negative, this is big now, though.
Okay, the Rams.
Wait a minute. First, I got to give you the
said the
spread.
Rams.
It's New England minus.
I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna go Monday night, 2-4. Who do you like, Mr. Negative?
Who do you like? Oh, you remember Don Meredith when he said, "Turn out the lights, the party's over."
Yeah.
Turn out the lights, the party's over.
What do you call it? Iceberg.
The party's over.
The party's over, Mr. Negative.
Brian.
Fred Coscia. Who do you like?
Who do you like? Wow, it's tough. We're gonna have Miranda read something right now.
Yeah, maybe
All right,
we should
guys.
be for like an inch.
But listen, Mr. Negative.
Just don't let Bloop read it. We'll be there all night.
All right, so you can. Who do you like?
There you go, it's more space.
Good, you're gonna read it off. Good, Freddie.
No. How will Bill Belichick match the Rams' favorite personal grouping? Will the Rams play man against Brady? The bottom line is, you think about it. Who beat the New England Patriots?
Freddie, you said
The
don't
three
get
best
negative on me.
defenses. The Giants had in 2 years that they beat them. They had the best defenses ever to come out of the NFL.
Yeah.
By far. And how did they beat them? They smashed him to the ground. I think I have that picture of him. I didn't put that up.
Yeah,
right?
like me in 59 when I went through. I
Yeah.
got that touchdown. I went through him like bowling pin. Remember that one, Freddie?
Look at De Blasio there. He's frostbitten from all the.
Oh, don't even mention it.
Yeah, he looks
Older
like
than
he.
Blas presidential.
Wow.
Yeah.
He looks like Quasimodo with a duck neck.
Oh, God.
Wow. I lost a few brain cells
All right.
on that one.
Let Miranda read this, and you can stay on if you want, and I'll close. Why the Patriots
Get ready.
win? Why the Patriots win? So far, all the big, huge money is going on the Patriots, and usually that's a negative because Vegas always wins at the end. Remember that, everybody. Go ahead.
Okay. So, on paper, the Rams have far more talent than the Patriots, but they don't have Bill Belichick, nor do they have
Speak into the
Tom
mic.
Brady.
Yeah, go ahead. No, you can. No, you have to see that. Yeah.
Wow.
Nor do they have Tom Brady, the greatest big game quarterback in NFL history.
What is that noise there?
That's his TV, I think, or something. Mr. Negative.
No, I ain't even on
That's your TV, Mr. Negative.
Isn't it? It sounds like it is. Belichick will have
That's
had...
somebody eating a hamburger.
Oh.
All right, go ahead. Shut it off, whatever it is.
Belichick will have had 2 weeks to figure out a way to take the ball out of running back Todd Gurley's hands. The Saints proved him with a nice blueprint and to force quarterback Jared Goff to beat his secondary.
Okay. All right, so the thing is this. Like I said, it's
Yeah,
the
they just always win.
Right. What?
I said they usually win.
Yeah, it's
They
amazing.
find a way all
It's
the time.
amazing how they get up. They study. Belichick studies
Oh,
the
they're
team.
gonna win.
Yeah.
The Rams.
The Rams are going to win?
I think so.
Wow, Mr. Negative says
kinda
the
hope the
Rams are going to
Rams
I
win.
gotta go with that.
All right, let's ask our panel.
Let's do it.
We'll
Let's do it.
ask Blue first. Who
I
do you
gotta
like?
go against them, New England.
You like New England? What do
I'm
you
gonna
think the
beat you
score?
over the head with a
All right,
chicken
wait a minute,
that
wait a
makes me
minute.
lose.
What do you think the score is going to be?
It's gonna be a high score.
High score?
High.
High? All right. So what do you think they're going to beat it by? 3, 10,
4.
4 points? All right, Miranda. This is tough.
I kind of want the Rams to win, just to I don't know, so the Patriots don't win once.
But Miranda, listen, there's a lot
I think
of
the Patriots are going to win because, like I said, they always seem to find a way to win. So I think in the end they're probably going to win, even though I don't really.
And they'll
want
cover
them
the
to.
2.5. They'll cover.
He's all jinking me.
All right, and minus 56 and a half is the under and over. Now that's why I'm saying it's going to come down to the defense.
How about you, Freddie? Who do you think?
The Rams. I like the Rams.
All right.
I do like them, but
You're
I like the
usually
Rams.
right.
I like the Rams because of the defense. That's why I
Yeah,
like the
You
Rams.
need good defense.
See, Blue's shaking his head, but he actually picked the Rams to win it all. About what?
When I said
5
that-
weeks
when
ago.
I said the 2 Super Bowl teams that.
He changed his
Yeah.
mind. He changes his mind all the time.
Yeah, Blue. Why does he do that, Blue?
I don't know. Maybe he didn't have ham and eggs for breakfast today.
You know, I just feel that the Rams' defense is going to come alive. I still don't think that the best defense has come to the forefront. I thought KC was going to win it all. To
Oh,
be
yeah.
honest with you, 3 weeks ago,
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
KC was
Yeah, exactly. Kentucky
KC
Fried
would have won the
Chicken.
Super Bowl if it's always an if, but
Yeah.
if that guy didn't go over the line, they would have intercepted, they would have been in the Super Bowl. But it ain't like that.
Yep.
It ain't like that. But look at what KC did to them in the second half. Showed that the New England's defense gave up 31 points in the second half.
Wow.
31 points.
That's bad.
Well, Mr. Negative, you really are jinxing me now.
I'm
see,
thinking
they
you.
found
And
a
I'm
way to
looking.
catch up.
I'm looking to.
How the hell did they do that?
I'm looking to wager big on this game. And
Yeah, but you said the Patriots. You go with the Rams.
the Rams.
There
no,
you go.
Loop is changing his mind and going with the Patriots.
Wow, what are you gonna do? That's what we like.
I'm taking the Rams.
Yep.
Listen, I've been 9 out of 10 in the Super Bowl in the last 10 years. That
Really?
don't mean nothing though because I'm due to lose.
And it's okay, don't burn his money.
I'm due to lose, but only reason I'm thinking that the Rams are going to get to Brady. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I really think they're going to get to him. The
Yeah,
defense
you
is.
gotta watch the Brady Bunch after when they get through with him.
Well, what do you think, Mr. Negative?
Well, like I said, I'm gonna take the Rams. We'll see what happens.
I know.
I'll put a blindfold on and watch it.
I can't believe I'm picking the same team as Mr. Negative is.
Wow.
You know, but that's it. You know, it's tough.
You're getting risky, huh?
The thing is,
Daring.
the thing about the Super Bowl, you got to have a good time. You got to have fun. You know, enjoy the game. Enjoy the halftime. Who's playing halftime? Who's the performers for
Maroon
halftime?
5, no?
Brian, you
Maroon
wanna come
5 and some rapper.
Brian, come here. Could you?
I'm
Brian,
excited for Maroon 5.
Brian repped in the bottom feed of football. Brian is was
Oh.
was with us from the beginning of time. Brian, he's actually directing and stuff. But Brian,
Hello?
What's going on, Brian?
yeah, there's Brian. He's the
Brian!
Hello, you could come on. Yeah,
He's back.
yeah. So.
Brian.
screen.
Brian, oh yeah, wait a
Now,
minute.
he's the one
We
that
didn't
said
ask
that.
Brian. Brian doesn't like to give his pick,
Okay.
No, he doesn't. No, he
but
doesn't.
Brian's pretty well.
but he
Oh,
will
thank
tell he will tell you one phrase, and
He
he's
can
gonna
pick
say
a
it
good
right
meal.
now.
He eats out good.
And Brian has to say this if it's the last thing he
Oh,
does.
yeah, of course.
I just want to let you know it's going to be completely immoral that the fact that it doesn't matter whoever wins the game, because everyone knows you don't mess with Tom Brady, Pat Brady, Scary Lady. It does make a difference. And also keep in mind you that hardware stores are going to have special prices on plungers and broomsticks.
What?
And also the Ocean Porch Clinics will open up 1 hour early Monday morning. Remember
Why?
that.
Oh, that's good information. I'm
Why?
gonna run
Why
down there
though?
tomorrow
For what?
so I can buy some punches to beat people over the head with it.
And he just walks out. Doesn't even like
But
mention.
that was
Just
good,
walks
Brian.
out. What's going on here?
Wait a minute.
Why are we talking about plungers?
What
what
do
is
you think-
happening?
What happened?
I don't know. What happened?
know either.
Why do I need a plunger?
All right, the officials, yeah, so the officials screwed up the way the Super Bowl
Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
went out, right? The Rams
What
should not,
happened?
the Rams basically shouldn't be here and New England shouldn't be here. But now that they're here, both of them feel like they got nothing to lose.
Well, they've already made it.
They had nothing
Freddie,
to
I'm
lose.
gonna
And
go.
all year, the Rams,
I'm gonna
everybody.
get a hamburger.
No, but all year people saying, wow, the Rams are great, the Rams. The worst game I think I seen them play was last week.
Wow.
Not last week, 2 weeks ago. But, you know, because they didn't play.
yeah, they
They
didn't
played
play
that
last
Pro Bowl. I don't know how you watch the Pro Bowl, anybody that's a real football player and watch the Pro Bowl gets sick to their stomach. I'll tell you why.
Wow.
Well, because nobody's, they don't hit the same. They don't hit.
No.
They're not playing. They're not playing. See, football is, you got to play, everybody plays at a certain level. When you don't play at that level in football, forget about it.
Yeah.
You either are up here or you're nowhere in football. Nowhere. That's why a lot of times you say, how could the first half of, like Kansas City in the first half last 2 weeks ago playing New England, they were flat as a pancake. The second half, it almost looked like they were risen from a higher power or something.
You know what the secret to that
Because
is?
they what?
Drink
Because
a lot
their
of
energy.
Gatorade.
No, but Mr. Negative, it's because of the energy level they knew that was it. That's why play my song and this is the song I wrote has to do with what I'm talking about right now. Running down the sidelines, the clock, whatever it takes, we're gonna win.
Yeah,
That's
we're
what
gonna win.
that's what those songs
Be
is about.
positive.
Pump it up, Brian.
I'm gonna try to be positive.
Be positive, Mr. Negative. Thank you for calling this year and have a good time. That was Louis
As the clock winds
as the clock winds down. So this game, I'm saying, in this game, I think the Rams are going to win 35-30. You call it, Blue Rams. Give us
see.
a score.
I don't know. I would like that, but I think it might be the opposite.
Yeah?
Patriots beat the Rams by like a little bit.
Okay. So the Rams, I think the Rams will.
And guys,
do it.
it's my mom's birthday on the Super Bowl.
Oh, happy birthday!
We're gonna have a double party.
All right, happy birthday to Miranda's mom. Happy birthday to New England. Oh yeah, what do you think the score's
It's
gonna
his
be?
birthday?
No.
Oh.
It'll be-
New England will be winning.
What's the score?
31-28.
New England's gonna win 31-28. I say Rams 35-30. And listen, I wish you'd here. Catch the ball, Miranda. Throw me the ball. All right, have a good time in the Super Bowl, everybody. Watch the show. It'll be on Sunday at noon, and it'll be played all week for the next 2
Enjoy.
weeks.
We'll see you later.
Enjoy it. Rams versus New England and Hut 95. Catch it. Miranda, wait, come in. Come in, you gotta catch the ball. Catch it. All right. Go back. Oh! All right. Love you out there, everybody. Happy Super Bowl, man.
Happy Super Bowl.
Yeah.